friends, so welcome back to my channel. I'm Gerard Beya, and I welcome you to my channel. My channel is about learning Russian, so you can find different playlists on my channel, Gerard Beya. And if you're interested into learning the Russian language, so you can check the Russian language learning playlist, and you will find all the previous lessons that I've recorded. So today we are doing some revisions because I'm using this smartphone application, uh, as you can see. So it's Duolingo, and I did about nine. I reached number 10, so about 9 units I did already, and I stopped at the beginning of unit 10. But because I didn't practice, I didn't learn for for a certain time. So I found it wise to revise and consolidate my foundation, my basic knowledge, so that before I move on and continue learning new things. So people always say that the solidity or the strength of the building depends on the foundation of its foundation. So that's why it's very important to know your basics. And the last time, in my last video, we have seen this unit. So this unit is unit 5, and we have seen the genitive case. I tend to call it genitive genitive case. Excuse me for my elocution. So describing possession as well. So when we describe possession, we usually use uh, the letter U. So we have like U, у меня, у тебя, у него, у ее, у нас, у вас, у у них. Yeah, that's how we um, we change the pronouns, uh, and we use the verb jest with the mjaki znak, which is the softening sign. So let's have a look at what I've just mentioned for more clarity. Here it is. So use of the genitive case. Here we have a sentence describing possession. So u mami jest sister. So who has something? Mom has a sister. Sister is in nominative form because it's just an object here, but the subject here is mom, but in an accusative form. So mama, so mama is a nominative form. It is transformed in accusative in singular, yeah. So there are also declension first and second in Russian. We will see that a little bit later. So from this it becomes ma mame, yeah. So we need to know these things in order to be able to write correctly the Russian language, to speak the Russian language correctly. So grammatically, it's not possible. It's not possible to learn Russian without studying the cases and the endings, the declensions, and so on. So we are going to look at all these, but here again, since we did the genitive case, we have у меня for I have, у меня нет, I don't have. So у меня нет воды. So воды is now in genitive case because there is niet. So it's a negative statement. So it's a negative statement. The statement is negative. Yeah. So I have written here a statement, negative statement. When we have a negative statement, you change the noun, you put it in the genitive case. So this is what we have seen. This is once again to show possession, to show possession, but since it's negative, the object, which is a noun, water, vada, is changed to vade. So we have seen so far that the a becomes the a becomes vade. Yeah, I'm not sure if my cursive writing is correct here. Let me try again. E is written. That's the correct E in cursive. Okay, so у меня нет воды, not вода, because it's in genitive. У этого мальчика нет молока. So it's not молоко. So A becomes E, O becomes A. So that's what we can deduct from here. And here we have also у меня. Let's read from here. У меня нет ни кошки, ни собаки. So I have neither a cat nor a dog. So koshka becomes koshki, sabaki. But here we have to be careful because it might be just the plural of these words, of these nouns. Yeah. But also we have something very interesting here. So et or etot, we have the etot, which is, let me erase everything. Yeah. We have eto. This we know. Eto is like this. It's like that, or it can be. But etot, we're sure we're talking about this. Etot. Yeah, etot. So when we have etot in accusative, I believe this is accusative here. So etavo. Malchika. Malchik becomes malchika. We can listen to the native speaker saying it.
У этого мальчика нет молока.
У этого мальчика нет молока. Normally it would be malchik. That's nominative. You will say he is a boy. Malchik is boy. So the sentence will be, for a simple sentence like this, you have a subject, a verb, and an object. You would say on Malchik. On Malchik. But because you have the possession, so, or you can say eta Malchik. Yeah. This is a boy. Yeah. You can say he is a boy, on Malchik, or this is a boy, eta Malchik. So eta. But if you say this boy, etot Malchik, yeah, etot Malchik, then you can say etot Malchik, I don't know, what can I say? He is big, большой, yeah, etot Malchik, большой, he is big. But here, because there is this u again, which is used for description of possession, so what follows after is in accusative normally. We haven't studied it yet, but we are studying the possession, how to describe possession. Sorry. So we see it a lot here. Why is it important to review this? Because we will see the difference between this one, the genitive, the accusative, and so on. So here we have u ciebie jest sabaka i koszka. So sabaka is feminine, koszka is feminine, because we're talking about the pussycat, and we're talking about the beach here, sabaka. So u ciebie, ty is ty. Ty is the personal pronoun, yeah? The pronoun, personal pronoun for you, singular. Because we're using u for possession, we put it in accusative form. So у меня нет ни кошки, ни собаки. So neither nor. So we remember this conjunction, and we remember also that koshki here and sabaki, they are either in plural or in genitive. Genitive, sorry. I'm not sure, but we will see later, because I'm also learning, so I cannot tell you in the absolute. So на столе ничего нет. Чего? So чего? 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 Чё? Чего? Two ways to say it, depending if you're more colloquial, but чего? Ничего, nothing. Ничего нет. It's kind of a double negative here. Ничего is nothing. Нет is like there's no. So there's no nothing. There's double negation. Nastali. Normally we have the noun stole, which is what is stole? Stole is just table, yeah, nominative form. Singular. It is in singular form, and I think in plural it will be stoli. And then when you will put it in, if you put it in genitive, you will have to use a different ending. It's not going to be y. Maybe it's going to be u. We will see that, but bear in mind that when you say on, which is na something, on the table, it becomes accusative. So it's not stole, not stole, it's not stoli. Alright, so we have done this. Now we have some other examples. Koshka vasha. So here we were talking about the genitive case, right, with the negative statement. Here we have also the possessive adjective. We have it in different forms. So vasha is your, koshka vasha. Is that cat yours? So, or we can say like nash, vash. So nash is our, vash is, but I'm not sure if there is like, possessive pronoun and possessive adjective. So we have to check this. Do we have such things in Russian, just like in English? So in English, we know that we can have my and we can have mine. Yeah, this is mine. But we said my cat. But this cat is mine, you know. So it depends on the construction of the sentence. So koshka vasha koshka. I think if you say vasha koshka, it's also good. It's also correct grammatically. So is the cat yours? Vasha koshka? Koshka vasha? Это наша кошка. Это наша кошка. So you can see это наша кошка. Everything ends with a. So it is conjugated, let's say, according to the gender of the noun, koshka, which is a pussycat. Well, now we have gdzie nasza maszyna. Where, gdzie nasza maszyna. Nasha because it's a feminine. It ends with letter A, just like here. So we use nasha instead of nash. If we will say, for example, there is this letter, I think it's like this, yeah. Syn, which is son. Is it your son? Это ваш сын? Да, yes. Это наш сын. Нет, это не наша сын. Maybe since changes the ending because it's negative sentence. Okay, you get the idea. Это ваша, sorry, это вода ваша. Is this water yours? Now we have uh, to be careful because we have vada. Vada is water. Yeah, vada is water, but vada in the genitive form is vadi, нет vadi. Yeah, we see the difference. Here it's in the nominative form, so это vada, ваша. Yeah, no problem. Вот твой menu. So menu, the new, this is you, sorry. This is, it has a sound like a U. It's the same as in English, you. So the gender of this now, menu, is neuter. It is neither masculine nor feminine. So the possessive adjective, твое, so your, is going to be not твоя or твой. It's going to be твое. So it's not going to be, I will write it just for everybody to see. So this is not how you write in cursive. Let me write in the proper way. So you have this T and then O and then this твое, and then you have T. So sorry. Well, my apologies. Let me try again. T. So this is твой, and твоя. Let's try твоя. I'll write it here. T, V, and I think you just put the ya. Твоя. Твоя, твой, твое. So masculine, well, first one, твоя, is feminine, твое is neuter, and masculine, твой. So we have also three genders in Russian. Please bear this in mind. And we see that твое, мое. It's not мой, it's not моя, it's мое because of this neuter gender. So you have to conjugate it. It's according to the noun. By number, by gender as well. Not only by number, by gender also. The last one, это наша кровать. Это наша кровать. So, или ваша. Это наша кровать или ваша. It's a question. So we have to use the right intonation here. We see, is it your bed? I believe that it's feminine because наша. Это наш кровать или ваш? It would be like this if it would be masculine, but since they are using the A, means that it is feminine singular. So, это наша кровать или ваша? Okay, we now know a little bit more about the genitive case, about the description, and of course the possessive adjective. So let's see now how this will differ from the accusative case. So bearing in mind everything that we've just seen, let's look at Unit 6 guidebook, explore grammar tips, key phrases for this unit. So we have a sentence which is Еще чая, пожалуйста. Multi, please. So chaya, еще чая means multi. We can listen.
Еще чая, пожалуйста.
Okay. But the genitive form of chai, of tea, is chai. So, sorry, have to keep writing in the right way. So, chai, this is chai. Chai is tea in the nominative form. But yesho, it's more. Yesho. Yesho, not chai, but chaya. So we have to put it in the accusative form, I suppose, yeah, because that's what we are studying. У вас
У
есть
вас есть
чай?
чай?
So now we see this у вас, which is like possession, but вас is of course not the, which is, oh, my apologies. I should write in correct cursive. So the is like the. This is the, yeah. The is you. This is, oh no, you is written like, yeah, like you. Okay, you is the, but this is cursive. This is, normally it's going to be like that. When you look at it, it's going to be in printed letter like this. But you see chai. So do you have tea? У вас есть chai? Is the question. Chai is in the nominative here. Nominative. But here it is in accusative. That's because we are talking about more chai. So this adverb more, so еще, changes the case. And здесь нет чая. You see that here we have actually not chai, but just like еще, we have to say нет чая. And only when there's nothing, where there is нет, negation, we have to use genitive. So now, is the genitive of chai and the accusative the same? I cannot tell you for sure, but we are just learning that there is no T, it's здесь нет чая. We will learn more about this and we'll see what are the rules. Of course, you cannot study Russian without learning the cases, yeah, and the declensions, the declensions, and the different endings, So, это его станка сока. Here it's very interesting. It's very interesting. This is his glass of juice. So this is это. Yeah, this is это. Okay, we can forget about this. about the word this, we can forget about it. Let's focus on the other one by one. Let's consider this ye, Diego. In cursive is different, as you can see. So Diego or Yevo, if we listen to the native,
Это его стакан сока.
so it's going to be pronounced as Yevo and not Diego, even this is G. Why? Because of the morphology, the Russian morphology. But what we see here is that Itayevo, this is his. We have seen before, you know, tvoj, and then moi, things like that. We have seen this. These are like your, yeah, we have seen your, and this is mine. This is mine, sorry. So, what are these? These are just possessive adjectives. So, these are Russian possessive adjective, masculine and feminine. Not masculine and feminine, your and mine. But here we have for he. For he. Sorry, it's not written like this. He is like this, or you do like he. Yeah. So he's. No. Sorry. Let me write it properly. His is Diego. So we are learning a new possessive adjective here. Это Diego stanka soka. Where is it the genitive here? Sok means juice in nominative form. But in genitive form, we have soka. Stanka soka. Glass of juice. So we can see because of this glass of juice, so the juice is written in the genitive case. So that's what we have to learn, because it's the juice which is kind of the adverb here, let's say, or belongs to the stanka. Yeah, the juice belongs to the stanka, the genitive. Это его станка сока. Okay? And so it's like an adjective here. Yeah? And we also have станка сока, пожалуйста. Станка what? What kind of станка? Сока. We don't say sok because it's nominative. Here it's a genitive. It acts like an adjective of the noun. What kind of stanka? Soka. Here we have the use of the accusative case. Yes, this is again genitive. Yes, this is genitive. Ask for food. We are not talking about accusative yet. Here we will see the accusative. Я вижу маму. Я вижу маму. Remember, there was let's get back to the other one. It's going to be very interesting, believe me. Not in another language, but just right here. Because we had the same now. We have umami. Umami. So mama is mum. Yeah. Umama. Let me write it in a better way, sorry. Let me write Russian. U ma. Almost right. Ma. Yeah. Umama. This is mum. This is mum. Yeah. This is just mum in Russian. So this now is in nominative here. Nominative, right? But umami is in accusative. No, it's in genitive actually. So my apologies. All these are in genitive. Minya and so on and so on. It should be in genitive because we let's go back there. We see here that actually if you put the word or the noun mom, which is once again ma, oh no, ma, so it becomes mamu. It becomes ma and mamu. So you say ya viju mamu. So this is accusative. What do you see? You see mam. The action is on the object. The action is on the object. Yeah. Я хочу, which is I want. Here is I see, visual. So я visual, I see. I want. Я хочу. Я хочу. Not. We had the koshka. Remember kosh, and then koshka. We had koshka. Now it's koshku. And we also had koshki when we had ni. So ni sorry, ni was like this. Ni koshka ni koshki ni sabaki. Yeah. So probably it was in plural. We have to see. But another observation is that here koshka becomes koshku in accusative. Mama becomes mamu. And not mami. So mami, yet mami, it might be in the plural form. So we have to be certain of this. But here we are absolutely certain that we are doing the accusative case. Mama becomes mamu, koshka becomes koshku, and let's see further. Dajcie mnie. Let's give me. Give to whom? To me. So me, which is ya. Sorry, ya is I, but me it is mnie. So sorry, it's M, so it's not written like this. It's written like that. Мне. Voilà. So я, I, but me, it's мне. Дайте мне яблоко. Дайте мне яблоко. Пожалуйста. Give me an apple. Дайте мне яблоко. So пожалуйста, we know it's just please, but here the pronoun is in accusative. Yeah. Ты хочешь what? So хочешь what? Курицу. Курица. Курица. So let me write. Ку ри and then you have kurit. I forgot how to write ts. I think it's like that. Oh yeah. So you have to do like this, this, and then here, and then you like that. Well. So we have not kuritsa, but kuritsu, because it is in the accusative form. Ty хочешь это курица, ты хочешь курицу, это кочка, ты хочешь кочку, это мама, ты видишь маму. So everything is in accusative, but дайте мне, so give to me, what? So give to whom? To me, so not to I, мне. Яблоко. Яблоко, it's still the same here. It doesn't change. So I was thinking maybe it will also change, but the action is not on the яблоко. It's like more on I. Я хочу рис и утку. So normally duck. I want rice and duck. Duck normally. So duck is utka. So utka. Now it's utku because it's in accusative. Utku. Yeah. So we see a lot of everything that was in a becomes in u. Mama, mamu, kochka, kochku, kuritsa, kuritsu, utka, utku. But ris is ris. I think it doesn't change. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't change. Depends on the ending. Yeah. Я хочу рис и утку. Now let's listen to. Let's see the last one. Anna. Here we're here now. Look here. So Anna. What is Anna? Anna is she. It just means she. Yes. So she. Yeah. She. Она тебя знает. Знает. It's like no.
Она тебя знает.
So does she know you? Тебя. Does she know whom? Тебя. Дайте. It's not что, but it's like дайте give to whom actually. It's like more like this. I don't know. But знает, знать is to know. Знает is she. Она тебя знает. So she knows. I can tell you that it is difficult, of course, to understand, and especially that I don't know Russian very well, but I'm trying to learn and to share what I am discovering with you. And also, if you have any comments to make, any suggestions, any corrections, please feel free to do so. I'm very willing to learn, so it would not be a problem for me to hear that I was wrong, that you know better, and you can explain whatever you want to me. So thank you in advance. And here I have this table. Just wanted to show you that in Russian language, so this is the Russian case chart. you have different cases. You have nominative. Let me just make it bigger. So you have nominative, accusative, genitive, prepositional. Yeah. You have also dative and instrumental. So in total, you have 6. You have 6 different cases. But guys, that's not all. Here we have first and second declension nouns in singular. And then lower here we have first and second declension nouns in plural. So it's not the same, you know. When it's in plural, when it's in singular, everything changes. But they are two declension. Declension means uh, how the ending is, you know. For example, let's see the masculine, you know, because you have the masculine, the neuter, and then you have the feminine, yes? You can see it here. Masculine here, and neuter here in the first declension, but in the second declension, mostly feminine. So that's why you have two declensions, yeah? So let's look at the first declension, singular. You have theater, theater, yeah, which is the hard way of saying, you know, a word in Russian, theater, yeah, theater. That's why it's written hard. And the soft is islavar, islavar, Slovar, which is theater is just the theater, but Slovar it's like uh, what is Slovar? I think it's word Slova, Slovar. Yeah, but what do we see in nominative? Theater, theater. Let's focus on theater. In nominative, theater is theater. In accusative, it is also theater. In genitive, we see there is the apparition of a. Yeah. And then in prepositional, we see that it becomes theatre. Yeah. So you see the yeah, theatre. And dative, it becomes teatru, and instrumental theatrum. Quite difficult to remember all this, yes? But the Russians do, and surely we should be able to do it as well. Here we have the soft, you know, the ending, you have the soft sign, you know, the soft sign, yes, this looks like a 6 actually. So Islovar, Slovar, it's not Slovor, but Slovar, Slovar, Slova, it becomes nominative is like this, in accusative is Slovar, it's also Slovai, it's Slovaria, genitive, Slovarie, Slovariu, and Slovarium. So, guys, Russian is not an easy language. Russian is not an easy language. And here we have the word malchik. We have the word malchik. Yes, malchik. Malchik, malchika. So in accusative, malchika. In genitive, it's malchika also. So, yeah. And malchike in prepositional, in dative, and in instrumental. Instrumental, you have malchikom. So teatrum, slovarum, malchicom. Here we have acno, which is the window. So acnom, and then we have more. I will just encircle what I'm reading. So okno, moje, gazeta, and there is one more, but okay, let's. Okno is window. More is also the sea. Yeah. So these are neuter. Neuter. They are neuter. Okno, more, and you can see the accent also changes. Here, this one is on the first syllable, but before it was on the second syllable, right? Malchik, 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 it doesn't change. Gazeta, Gazeta, it doesn't change. But it changes a lot actually. For example, Slovar, Slovar, Slovars, Slovaya, accent is on Slovaya, is Slovarie, Slovariu, and is Slovaru. So guys, very complicated. That's not an easy thing, yeah. But we fortunately have a good explanation on the internet. Let's just have a look at the second declension, which is the feminine gender. We have hard gazeta, gazeta. It becomes gazetu, gazety, gazetier, gazetier, gazetoi, gazetoi instrumental. Then we have kuchni. Kuchnia is the kitchen. So kuchnia, kuchniu, kuchni, kuchnie, kuchnie, kuchnieje. Yei, kuchniejej, instrumental. But what is interesting is mama, because we have seen mama. Yeah? Ja widzę mamu. This is accusative. Mama, это mama. Yeah? And we have seen mommy. Yeah? Нет mommy. This is genitive. So it was not plural, but guys, in plural, it's also mommy. It's also mommy, just like in genitive, and it's just the same. And you have to know differentiate between is it in this case or is it in genitive case, or is it in plural? You have to know these things. So actually, it's quite complicated, and yeah, it's very interesting. So, what do? We have to we have to learn, and I wanted to also show you the the table of the pronouns. Let me try to do this for you. All right, guys. So, what did we learn today? Once again, I think I wrongly put the video on pause. We learned that in Russian languages there are six cases. So six cases, and the cases are nominative, genitive, accusative, dative, uh, instrumentative, and prepositional. Yeah, we have also three genders. We have three genders in Russian: the masculine, the feminine, and the neuter. And finally, we have two declensions. So two declensions in Russian. So we have also hard, soft ending, and neutral also, I think. Neuter ending. So we have seen this in the table here. Let me remove this. We have seen this in the table somewhere. So the cases in Russian, yeah, that's what I search for. And I say image, pronouns, and yeah, I don't see it again. Let's have a look here. And there's so many tables now. More and so on. Yeah. Well, there are so many, even the questions that you have to ask yourself to know which case it is. So nominative is who, what, nominative whose or whom or what, nominative to whom, to what, I see whom, what, etc. So it's very interesting. So we are totally not bored, and this was a lesson, let's say an introduction lesson to cases, and two cases that we have tried to study are mainly accusative and genitive. So nominative, of course, we should know because this is their natural form of writing. All right, guys. So thank you so much. I'm sorry that this video has been a little bit not so well planned. So I apologize for that. But if you have any comment to make on the grammar, the lessons, and so on, feel free to do so. So like the video if you like it, and share it with your friends, and subscribe. Thank you so much. Take care. Спасибо большое. Увидимся. До свидания.